Hello, my name's Anni Poole, and I am a transformative coach, having trained globally with some of the world's top psychiatrists and psychologists, and wellbeing has been my passion for decades. Before I trained in counselling and coaching, my interest in wellbeing came through working in education and through my years in leadership. So I have been head teacher of 3 schools and an executive head teacher in 2 interim schools. I've also worked for local authorities and for diocesan bodies, and I have such a vast experience of coaching with leadership, with children and families, and with grief counselling. And I say that to reassure you. Now, let me share with you my vision for wellbeing in education. Well, first of all, I don't think it should be a curriculum. And if you want to teach a curriculum around personal health and safety, that's great. But your own well-being is actually about how you are in this moment, in the now. And the simpler you can keep that, and the less conceptual you can keep that, the more in touch with that part of you that's never spoken about, that emotional part of you, that spiritual part, the more we can understand that and see how the body and the brain fit in around that and how they operate around our system, our spiritual and emotional system, the more we gain that understanding, the easier it will be. And let's face it, we're all looking for peace and ease in our lives, aren't we? We're looking for freedom of mind. And in this series, I'm asking you to just put your intellect to one side for a while because you don't need it. For the first time ever, for a profession who works with their intellect, we're saying, park it. Okay. So this is a short series of videos where I will be talking and sharing some of the concepts around how we live in a thought felt experience of world and how this impacts our world and what we can do when that world becomes stormy and unpredictable and it feels hopeless and stressful and less manageable, and how we can find a kind of a port in that storm, a stillness and an ease, no matter what the external circumstances. I've also written a book called Simply Being You, and my ideas are shared in that book, and that's available on Amazon. So the series is called the same as the book, Simply Being You, or Simply Being Coached, if you look at my podcasts on the website www.hlsgroup.net. Just a simple video sharing who I am, letting you know that we're looking at what's behind your thinking, because you are driving your life through that thought felt experience. So let's see what's happening. Let's do that together. Let's make this easy. We've just got to turn up and share case studies, share experiences. And of course, I can be available for one-to-one coaching, leadership coaching, or to be alive with your whole staff or whole school to answer any questions they've got.